What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Seth Commentary, the place where we break down the real issues shaping Jamaica today. Now listen. A powerful message was sent straight towards Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and trust me, this one is not ordinary. It's not a threat, not disrespect, but a serious warning rooted in truth, frustration, and cry of the Jamaican people. Jamaica, listen to me carefully, because what I'm about to say is not party talk, not orange versus green, not tribal politics. This is about leadership, responsibility, and the future of the country. And today, a very outspoken Jamaican citizen decided he is not holding back. This man stepped forward and sent a message, loud, clear, and impossible to ignore, directed straight at Prime Minister Andrew Holness. And trust me, if the PM didn't hear it before, he is definitely hearing it now. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because we are diving into it.
Them boss and Joe and say young people time. They say look at this shiny guy, he's young and bright. And after the first speech, them all the same young, them take off the bright. What talking, man? That's how me end up run. Because it was young people time. So them say for young people time, see our young people here. And them call for me and say Rasta go up a Yisura. Them call for Dayton and say go down a St. Ann. Them call for Raymond and say go St. Elizabeth. And the night of election, 41 was in. And East Rural was out. 1,000 behind. Harbour View not coming yet.
Oh God, I can feel the feel.
I go down to HQ and HQ silent, waiting, because they were 90 and 9. 2016, PMP couldn't lose. Talk to me now. I want me to what them say. Audley Shaw is under pressure. You remember? One day he's pinned down. You remember the day with me, PJ Patterson, you, John Jr., Upper Christiana, KD. I say Audley Shaw is under pressure. When I walk the market, as everybody will take picture, they put up all color loop over here. Remember? No, maybe it's now under pressure. You know? But the results of 2016, JLP stage couldn't hold JLP people. They were so sure they were going to lose. And PMP blocked a road.
Yes. Sure, so we are winning.
Talk to me now, man.
Yeah, sure, so we are winning.
When I watched the TV tonight, one time every seat JLP was leading. May I wonder if me a dream? How much are we nearly dropped down?
How much are we sleeping days? What are we sleep?
I don't wake up for days. So sure that the PMP was going to win. And the reason I don't wake up is because I want the dream done.
Nightmare.
The nightmare end. Come now, man. So now when me and I say PMP can't win, he's a marksman. I know one by-election keep. Mark Golding on a by-election, you know. Somehow we forget that we win, you know. Angela Brownberg run a by-election, you know. We forget that we win. A councillor in a by-election. We forget that we win. Or a Portmore mayor by-election. We forget that we win. Councillor replace Angela Brownberg. Run and win. They run a by-election in St. Mary. We get 78 less than we get. We have all our PMPs still. Because some dead and some gone foreign and some never ready yet and some never remember say election day. She was in Mandeville. Lock up. Yeah. We have to discuss how we are going to get them out. We run another one in Portland. What happened now? We get 1,000 more than we get 2016. PMP have not changed. But when you run against a government, you see, I know these things because I have experienced it. You know. They say my eyes have seen not just the glory of the story. When you run against a government, he goes into an area and says, "Where you don't have road, I'll give you road." And on the day road are fixed, him go in a yard with 13 people and say, "You picnic them hungry, I'll put you on part." He goes on a farm and says, "You want fertilizer?" You are running against yourself because he takes your money and campaign against you. Not only that, which contractor going to give you money when government is running against you? Which businessman will fight government? But when real election now, there's no government. Every man for himself. And every man equal. So the man will give him 100 million this time. He will give him 60 million next time. But he'll give us 40 million for hedging bet. Just in case. You have an edge. Sometimes you see a pretty girl and you build up your confidence. But you can't make the next girl when it's so pretty. See when they go over there because if you get a no. Married knows what I'm talking about. It happens to him all the time. So when we look at these people saying we can't win, it's madness. The JLP will always have more money than the PNP. And have always had more. Have always had more money than the PNP. But they has never had more people than the PNP. Because when it comes to change, the People's National Party has been the party of change. So when you say me, don't cry for me, Argentina. Because a winner never lose. Him only learn. And I learned some things out of Portland. I learned first of all that Donkey was right when he said the world on a level. And I said, why does a donkey say the word? Why not cow? Why not dog? Why not goat? Why have to be donkey? Because donkey is the duncest thing. That's why them say you're a jackass, a dunce. If the duncest thing knows the world on a level, we should know. So I learned to the world on a level. Because this lady was able to put out an advertisement against me, saying that me disrespectful, saying that I'm a trickster, saying that I'm selfish. And I can't go on it and say she don't know how much parish exists. As soon as me say she not so exposed to knowledge, everybody quarrel. And the problem is, what she said about me in a paid advertisement, night after night, 7 times in the news, was not true. What I said about her was the total opposite of not true. a level because everybody jumped to her protection. She could kick me in the face, but I can't touch her upon the shoulder. Which politician would not use the other politician, their opponent, not knowing how much parish in a nation? Which politician? Tell me, man. Had I said it, she would rightly use it. But no. So let me show you the word 11. At the same time, the whole of Jamaica was saying Righteous King now no sense, and nobody jumped to his protection.
Yeah. Nobody.
But all of a sudden, the truth is an offense for some people. And now the JLP has started a campaign against education, where they said beautiful speaking. And more recently, a man that I rate as the principal of a university is coming to say that education that is overrated. It is alive from the bottom of the pit of hell. Because beautiful looking cannot put food on table.
Yes, sir.
It might have put short-term food. Because some of our girls now will make some people take advantage of them. Because their breast is up and their bottom is out. Understand, by biological design, there will be a day that your breast is down. Now laugh, you know. Talk about it, you know. That the little girls who are here making fun, man, come and take advantage of them to do things that their wives will not even think of doing. Give them a 10 grand and send them home telling them that they are winning. They will lose. You invite me to that, you tell me boy engage. Every day I engage. I'm time for we married now. Too much engage. Married now. We are talking about empower. That freedom is based on choice. If a girl wants to do her X-rated things by choice, it is not my place to tell her not to do it. But if she has to do it to eat, to pay rent, to buy clothes, then there is no choice. She's a slave. Understand what I say? So when she comes and even though her stomach can't bear what she's been asked to do, her stomach can worse not bear the worms of hunger. Only not see them a drive through the community. Only not see some people where had they been broke, them couldn't get no relationship because they don't look attractive. But because them have money now, them ugly. And because we worship money. Because that is the problem now in Jamaica. The poor is celebrating what we don't have. The rich cost everything we don't have, you know. I run against a rich lady who said education is important because she had little. Had she had a lot, it is important. If you are coming like me, come to no one and say, we don't feel like ballet and me a rasta. That don't make no sense. How comes that those who have integrity is second to those who have money? How comes those who have honesty is second to those who have money? How comes those who have kindness is second to those who have money? How comes you need nothing in this country again other than money to be someone and to do something? And we are now making it worse by demanding from everyone money. You don't want him to be a councillor kind broke. We don't want him to be the MP kind broke. We don't want a walk footman. And the walk footman will love you and adore you and take care of you. A man who run every morning healthy and well is second to a big fat man who for heart soon stop. Because he have money. These are things we have to talk to the people. Because politics have been incorrectly understood. It is not what I can do for you, is what I can do to you. It is a transformation of the people. The process of politics must take humans in and put better humans out. Amen. Must take a citizen in and put an improved citizen out. So when you tell me about empowered, how we are going to empower people when you still have primary school per shift? You don't know about them thing? A primary school is on shift. It means that a 7-year-old is getting herself ready at 11 o'clock. Either that or her mother is unemployed. That is what we call 2 negatives. In maths, 2 negatives give you a positive. In life, 2 negatives don't give you a positive. And you have a 12-year-old that is going home at 11 or 12 with nobody to pay attention to her until 7, surrounded by eyeglass who have no good intent. So when I see the little girl named Mackerel and we take it for a joke, Mackerel don't get equal protection like the lady from Portland. Why not?
Why not?
But Mackerel says she got pregnant at 12. You talk to me, no man. Because we have schools at shift. If we have primary schools on shift, explain to me how the government's priorities a new parliament building. $1 billion for a new parliament building when we have schools on shift. So I'm not trying to divide the nation between man and woman. Them say I was sexist. Me never say nothing because I thought they say I was sexy. But then me learn say them say I'm sexist. Me not try to divide it between man and woman. Me not try to divide the country between black and white. Me not try to divide the country between rich and poor. I am dividing the country with conscience and no conscience. Those who have no conscience over there and those who have conscience over here. And if you have conscience, you could not seek to spend $1 billion on a parliament building when we have tens and tens of schools, primary school on shift. I have to assume, therefore, that it is the amount of kickback that they expect, the amount of thievery that they can do. Because I don't know why I'm afraid to talk. But if the JLP have 40 thieves, the leader of the JLP might be Alibaba. But all of a sudden you can't talk. You can't say. How the hell them so rich? Where they got 300 million from in Poland? Yeah. But the people accused were his closest friends. Which one of my friend who know where me stand for can come go on with some foolishness around me? Him have a hide when time him know where me stand for. But we go on like we don't want to talk. We go on like we don't want to acknowledge that if it is that we have situations now, 161 schools in Jamaica, only 40 have a 50% chance of 5 subjects. 121 have a less than 50% chance. That is not a picnic problem. That's a systematic problem. That is a reality that we face because everybody we can walk and talk can learn. None of we never born a talk. We learn to talk. None of we never born a walk. We learn to walk. So how comes our picnic them bright at 9 months but done at 19? And when I go to them and say, youth, those who do more work in school do less work after school and get more pay. And those who do less work in school do more work after school and get less pay. If you think it's a lie, look on a construction site. The one mixing the cement get 2 grand. The one pointing where we should carry it, 2 mil. But the one we appoint is an architect. Them don't want this message. So them start to resist me. Them start to fight me. Them start to use some people who say them a news agency, but them an advertisement agency for take 1 second out of my speech. Because they want somebody to wash their toilet. They want somebody to clean them house. They want somebody to be them security guard. But let me remind you, when you see a security with a dog, the security name once and the dog name twice.
He starts off with the fire. No hesitation. He tells Jamaica that the island is in dangerous place. Not because of regular politics, but because of decisions happening at the top. He says leadership is not about smiling for cameras. It's not about perfect speeches. It's about character, real character. And according to him, the character of the current leadership is being tested hard. And then the message gets even sharper. He brings up this controversy. He talks about corruption fears. He talks about questionable decisions, contracts, projects, people in powerful positions. All that tension bubbling in Jamaica for the last few years. He says Jamaica deserves transparency, accountability, and honesty from the top. And that's something every citizen should agree with, no matter which party they support. And then he goes straight into the message to Andrew Holness himself. He says, Prime Minister, this is not about politics. This is about survival. Jamaica needs leadership that protects the people, not leadership that protects the power. He wants the Prime Minister that the people are watching. The diaspora is watching. The entire Caribbean is watching. And the days when Jamaicans remain quiet are over. This man isn't telling the PM to resign. He is not calling for chaos. He is doing something more important. He is calling for change. He is calling for responsibility. He is calling for the Prime Minister to step up and fix the cracks before they turn into earthquakes. He says, Leadership means listening to the people, not ignoring them. Leadership means correcting mistakes, not pretending they don't exist. Leadership means being the example, not the excuse. And because he ends, he fires one last warning. Jamaica will not tolerate foolishness anymore. Not from MPs, not from ministers, and not from the Prime Minister. And that right there is the kind of message that shakes things, because he didn't say it for clout. He didn't say it for views. He said it because he loves his country. And sometimes the most loyal thing you can do for Jamaica is hold the people in power accountable. So the question now is simple. Will Andrew Holness respond? Will the government listen? Or will Jamaica's warning fall on deaf ears? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Keep it respectful. Keep it real. And as always, I am Seth, and I'll catch you in the next one.